The Houthi takeover and Saudi invasion have turned Yemen into a battlefield. After the Houthi rebels overthrew the democratically elected government in Yemen, the country has become the site of one of the longest civil wars in recent history. In this episode, we will explore the reasons for the current crisis in Yemen. But first, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more such content in the future. Push the bell icon to receive updates every time we upload a video. From the removal of fuel subsidies to the intervention by Saudi Arabia, Yemen has turned into a battlefield today.
To save Yemen from a takeover by a radical militant group, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and its GCC allies, as well as its allies outside the GCC, have made a decision to respond to the legitimate request by the legitimate president of Yemen and to provide the assistance needed.
Yemen has long suffered from cultural and religious differences. The country was broadly divided into the south and north, with the people following completely different ways of life. In 1990, the two regions were united under the leadership of Ali Abdullah Saleh. However, the country could not remain united. In just 4 years, southern separatists began to revolt. Furthermore, the Houthi rebels, with their base in northern Yemen, started revolting. The region has turned into a battleground ever since. Let us now look at a few reasons behind the Yemen crisis. 1. The Houthi takeover. The Houthi rebels are one of the primary causes of the crisis in Yemen. By 2014, the Houthis had captured a significant portion of Sana'a, the capital of Yemen. After consolidating their control over the capital, they continued with their advance towards the south. In January 2015, Hadi's government had to resign. Hadi later fled to Saudi Arabia because of threats to his life. 2. Removal of fuel subsidies. Hadi's government lifted the fuel subsidy in 2014 to ease the economic burden faced by the country. The pressure mainly came from the International Monetary Fund, which had passed a loan of $550 million for economic reforms. The country went into rebellion after the removal of fuel subsidies. 3. Divisions in military. The divisions in the military also put fuel to the fire. An article published on Council on Foreign Relations mentions the following. Military units loyal to Saleh aligned themselves with the Houthis, contributing to their battlefield success. Other militias mobilized against the Houthi Saleh forces, aligning with those in the military who had remained loyal to the Hadi government. Southern separatists ramped up their calls for secession. The intervention by Saudi Arabia and UAE is another reason for Yemen turning into a battlefield. You can find the role of Saudi Arabia in Yemen's current crisis in previous episodes.
To this point because of the president's unwillingness to negotiate with them. Our country is suffering at the domestic level. Many of the internal forces in terms of the political parties and blocs are not living up to the degree or the level of the current challenges. They are not addressing them responsibly.
How did you find this information? Please mention this in the comment section. We would also like to know the kind of content you want to watch, and we will try to create it for you. For more news and updates, follow Airr News.